Alrighty, it's been probably 3 or 4 weeks since I've been out on the kayaks, and it's starting to get cold. Leaves are starting to fall, but right now it's a pretty nice day, pretty warm, and we haven't had much luck in a lot of the places that we've been walking into. And so I knew it was time to get back in the boat and hit one of the honey holes that not as many people can get into and see what we could find. So we're going to get across the river here. We got a couple boats crossing, and then we're going to make our way over to the other side, see if we can't find anything good today. We'll let you know when we do. What do you think? This is my cat friend that comes down. Well, I've never seen him one other time, but when I got over here, he was already down here. That's a good back scratching. Alrighty, maybe I'll stick around. We're going to do a little looking now. We haven't found too much yet, just a lot of flint. Right there. Some type of old bottle. Not too old. We'll put that with our finds. Alrighty. We'll clear that beach off and do a little sift there. I don't know if you can see it down in there. I've got one. That one's a little uneven. You can see where the tip goes out there. Maybe it's utilized as a knife. It's a nice find right there. We got a little thing we're putting our flint and fines in today. We found it down here a few months back. Never did find the owner of that tackle box. It was pretty beat up anyway. So I went ahead and just kept what was good out of it. And I got a pocket full of flint too I need to put in there. So we're probably gonna scrape this one off a little bit and do a sift or two. We haven't had our typical luck though, and we have limited time today, so we'll get what we can in, and then we're going to get out of here. Alright, I got up and put that arrowhead in before I finished this sift. And you got to take it slow with these sifts because there's a lot of triangles in here. And we come back to it to look through some more. Found a couple pieces of flint like that right there. But right down here, we got us a Fort Ancient triangle. You can tell it's a Fort Ancient instead of a Madison, because if you look, you see at the bottom how that bottom right point kind of flares out and it's rounded. The Fort Ancients do that. The Madisons are more of just a cut and dry triangle. But got a little bit more. I don't think there's anything else in here, but we're going to take it slow just in case. And we're going to do a couple more sifts. Hopefully we'll find 1 or 2 more pieces, and then we're going to get out of here. Alright, that thing's still fully pumped. Good find right there. Oh, tried to make it spin, but I couldn't. It's hard to do it in film. Let's try. Oh, yep, can't do it. Maybe I'll set it down and show you in a minute. Alright, we sifted this twice in here. We found 2 points in the first sift, and we found a bunch of debitage in the second one, but nothing to write home about. We're going to hit this with some water, splash it up on here like we always do, and then let it lay and go over here about 30 yards and do a little bit more sifting, and then we're going to head out of here. Got me a live one here, boys. He won't let me get him. Trying to pinch me. He's big enough. A pinch might just hurt a tiny bit. I don't know. There you go. Back out in the water. Alright. We'll finish this. There's a side over there that I want to do. We'll do one more sift after this one. Alright, I saw this after we did that sift. It wasn't in the sift. It was where I scraped the ground clean. I thought it was a triangle, but it's a busted off tip. rough on that side, but you can see where it's worked. It's got a real bad bust at the top. When you look at it, you can kind of see there, it's worked on both sides. It's got that semicircle pattern to it. You can tell it's a point when you look at it with the naked eye. The camera doesn't do it justice. So there we go, there's 3 for the day. We got one more sift and then throw a little water on the beaches. And then we're out of here. Alrighty, we're back in the water. We did 3 more sifts, and I said we'd do 2, but that's the biggest, thickest piece of pottery I've ever found in here. Usually it's just little tiny pieces like that. And that's about the most you'll ever find in this spot. You'll find pottery every time you come in, but it ain't much. And then I almost ran out of room here in the little micro magnum, sorry. But we had all that debitage there. Some of these pieces I thought were worked. Yeah, there's one on the other side. Let's see if I can find it. That piece seems like it might be worked on those corners. I'm not 100% sure. It's got an awful wide angle to it, so what makes me doubt it. I saw a couple others peppered in here that looked work, but they stayed on the what if side. And then there's another piece of pottery there and a bunch of debitage. I think this side's got a piece I thought might have been worked too. I'm not 100%. I don't see it now, and it's in there somewhere. But right here are the finds of the day. Busted tip, little corner notch, probably reworked into a knife, and then that triangle. That's pretty good for this time of year, because this time of year your spots are limited because of deer season. There's lots of leaves on the ground, and yeah, it's just harder especially to get out in the boat because it gets really cold in the mornings and stuff. You don't really want to get wet this time of year. So we're real fortunate to get out here and show you all that good stuff. I appreciate everybody that's been watching. Have a good one.